Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. What up, though, everybody? You know what it is. It's the NFL Weekly Show presented by Detroit Family Sport, and I'm your host, Bandit. And y'all know how we do when we start off every show. Introduce the panel that we have with us today. Starting with my man, Ray.
What's up? What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday again. AFC South. Special shout out to my two little sons watching tonight. What's up, boys?
That's
Get your notepads out. You're gonna learn some stuff tonight.
also with us, representing the Houston Texans, we have Toucan, Dan.
What's up, everybody? Let's go. It's football season. So excited. Can't wait. We got Thursday night matchup against the Raiders. It's going to be on ESPN. Tune in. You might catch me out there somewhere. But you can find me at Toucans Dan on Instagram, number 2. Let's go.
You know, since we talking about the AFC South, Toucan, I know we was going over this whole division, so I brought you some help. Introducing Liz.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Liz El Toro Mendoza. I am a content creator for the One Ass Chicken, Three Toes podcast. Shout out to my boys, Nathan B, and Chris and Jay. Happy Tuesday.
All right, you know, since we talking about the AFC South, I had to come up here with Indianapolis, man. You feel me? Representing them Colts. Introduce yourself, Rick.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Rick, man. Um, Indiana Colts fan. Go all the way back to the Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne, all them good days, man. We out here, man. South Florida right now, so there's a lot of Dolphins fans around. So I'm a loner out here, but we still repping, man. Doing it.
All right, before we break down the AFC South, we're gonna go over some of the hottest topics right now going on in the NFL. Starting with the Vikings has named a starting quarterback, Kyler Murray. Toucan, we go with you first, man. Do you think the Vikings made the right decision by starting Kyler Murray?
I think so. Hey, he's got the experience, man. He's showing he can do it, and obviously he's showing it in training camp. So you're gonna put the best guy you have out there on the field, and he might be my second quarterback to pick in fantasy. You never know, man. I need a backup, so I ain't gonna overlook him. And he's got great receivers to throw to, so he'll, he might do good. I don't think he's gonna be better than third in the division, but he'll do all right.
Okay. Liz, your thoughts?
This one is really interesting for me because Minnesota is choosing Kyler Murray means they're choosing the veteran over the other guy, which I forgot his name.
JJ McCarthy.
McCarthy, right. So, I mean, for me, Murray has 87 career stats. So Minnesota isn't asking an experienced QB to run an offense built to win now. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it looks good on paper, but that's on paper.
Okay, Ray, your thoughts on the Vikings starting Kyler Murray?
Yeah, I think it's the only decision they could have made. I mean, McCarthy didn't get much of a chance, but when you're going to go out and sign a former first overall pick who has shown that he can play at a decent level, it's not elite. I don't think he will ever be considered elite. But with wide receivers like Addison, Jennings, Jefferson, I mean, it's the best crew he's ever had. So, and we know that he can put up numbers. So I'm excited to see what he can do. It might be what the Vikings need. And now, once again, that division is loaded. I still think the Vikings, I believe I had them last in the division. But he has the capability to put them over the top. That offense to put that offense over the top. If he's humming on all cylinders and that offensive line can get healthy, I think this is the only decision. It's the right decision.
He said the Vikings will be second in the NFC North. We already know who's going to be first. Ricky, your thoughts on the Vikings giving the job to Kyler Murray?
Oh yeah, man. I think I can echo what everybody else just said, man. I think definitely Murray is it was a no brainer. I mean, he got the tools. He's proved that he can play at elite level. So I think that was the right move for them to make, man. I think he gonna make a nice difference out there.
All right. Let's get into the next topic. We got somebody getting paid, and that will be Witherspoon becoming the The highest paid cornerback, 4 years, $132 million, with 101 million guaranteed. Ricky, do you feel he should be getting number one money over everybody?
Uh, you call me right? Yeah, you said Ricky. All right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta see, man. I mean, evidently they feel like he worth it. I don't think he's like us. I don't think he a bum or nothing. But we definitely gotta see if he gonna show up, man, and show that he's worth that. But I mean, if they got faith in him, it's something there that they see.
Just they still could be coming off them Super Bowl highs. I feel. Ray, do you feel like he should be getting number one overall corner money?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you one reason why I truly think he is one of the best, if not top three, corner in the NFL is his ability to come up and make a hit. The dude is physical and he can hit and he can tackle anybody. I would honestly feel okay with him meeting Henry in the hole, taking out his legs. The dude can hit. I was hoping that you now. So in 2023, I was just trying to get some stats here.
Okay.
2023, he has 3 sacks at cornerback, which is really nice. What I really wanted to see, and I can't find, is the tackle for loss. They use, especially his rookie year, if I recall correctly, he really set the tone at slot corner and really came down and stuffed the run hard. And he's great at busting up those wide receiver screens. He runs right through blocks. He makes tackles. I mean, he's up there. He's absolutely up there with guys like Sertain, with guys like Stingley, with guys like Ward. All those guys up there for sure.
He also made a negotiations with the Patriots and the Gonzagas a lot higher than what they is too, because he gonna want number one corner money too. Toucan, your thoughts on the signing?
Well, he's a Super Bowl champ now, and
Yes, sir. Dean
okay,
Kane, sir.
Yeah.
okay. Well, when you got talent like that, it helps you win a Super Bowl. You want to pay him, but in the same breath, you got to be careful because you have names like Sauce Gardner out there that got paid big time, then they get hurt, and
Hmm.
then where's Sauce now? He's with the Colts, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Yep.
So,
Yep,
he's
yep.
making big money, but thankfully because he put in that effort. So homeboy put in that effort, he's getting his money. But let's see how it pans out. If he can stay healthy and produce, then it's going to be worth the money, of course. But if
Hmm.
he falls out, then he might end up with another South situation. So we'll
They got
see.
two different
Good
body
luck
types
to him.
too, though. That's what I would say. Two different body
Yeah.
types.
It
Well,
doesn't matter,
actually,
man. It's football. You can get your legs taken out. You can twist an ankle or something. It's physical game. So
Yeah, that's anybody though. That's any corner. That's any
That's
position.
Any
anybody.
corner,
That's why when you're putting
any
out that kind of
position.
money, it's only 3 million more than what Sauce got. Stingley signed for 30,
Yes, he
so
did.
it's more money because it's a newer contract, but he got the Super Bowl on top of that, so it's hard not to pay that cat when they get you a Super Bowl. So I can understand a little 3 billion more. You just as
mhm,
a fan, you want to hope that that player stays healthy and can continue and earn that money.
mhm.
Ray, your thoughts? You was gonna say something?
Yeah, so actually, now that because I like you brought the name up, and I must have missed this signing or whatever. I don't know. I might have just cleared the notification, but it got me thinking because I mean, I do really like this guy, and I was looking into PFF. Now we need to take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, it's
It's
PFF.
PFF.
He was ranked
Oh,
number one overall corner entering the 2026 season. So that would be, I believe this season. Yeah, this season. Um, so I mean, that's a 90.1 overall grade, and we know how like nitpicky they can be. So I mean, if you're gonna get a 90 overall grade, take it with a grain of salt, of course. But there's a reason why PFF is who they are, and they get the notoriety they get. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I didn't think he ranked that high, but I mean,
Me neither.
yep, rings do it.
Yep, they do.
Liz, did we get your point of view on the signing?
No, but I mean, I'm gonna kind of just go off with what y'all guys say because I mean, he can play Like he's cover, he's blitz, he's everything as a corner that you need him to be. So I mean, yeah, that's great money. That's huge for a corner, obviously. But Seattle takes on a substantial risk if injuries or performance decline. That's the only thing I see it. Like, I don't like going into the injuries part, but this is like it's again, it's huge money. So what are you going to do with it? Like how are you going to perform? What's your biggest strength in this? Like yeah, you got a ring, but what are you after another ring or like every dollar is committed here in money for Seattle. So it's again, it's my thing is like, yeah, you're getting the money, but like your substantial risk for injuries and performance.
But when you got a corner that can shut down one side of the field coming off a Super Bowl, you have to pay him.
It's
You have to.
You
invaluable. It's
do.
Yeah, you got.
You
invaluable.
gotta pay them.
Yeah, because what's Seattle known for? They defense, their secondary. Like
Mm.
you got to keep them. You got to keep that man. So I think he deserved the money. I wish the Lions would have picked him, but we did get Jameer Gibbs that year,
Hey,
I believe. So
you did
yeah,
get Gibbs got that money too
yeah.
though.
So yeah. So
I
I'm
got
cool with
lucky.
his money. You feel me? Get that money, young man. Let's talk about a person that won a Super Bowl. I thought his career was over, but just signed a 1 year deal, and that's Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Signed with the Dallas Cowboys.
Ugh.
Ray, you pop
Um, I
for
mean, good for
let you
him.
go first.
Yeah, I mean, good for him. He still wants to play. He's a great rotational piece. He can
Yeah.
give you probably a half a game of good rushes on like a passing plays. He can be that closer. What he always was. He was an amazing closer. He could be your closer if you keep him till the end. Just keep him warm, let him play a couple plays, give him a couple pass rushes, and then let him go in the fourth. He's the kind of guy that could give you that. And what they? I think they paid him like 5.5 million.
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, that's a lot for a fourth quarter guy. But I mean, if he delivers, it's a great signing. We all know the volatility of signing somebody that's his age, but we all know what he
37.
has done in the past. And he's a future Hall of Famer. So anytime a future Hall of Famer wants to join your team, especially when you have young guys, I can't remember his name, but Dallas just drafted an edge rusher in the first round, right? So
Hmm.
let's get those guys in the same room. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Okay, Liz, your thoughts on the signing?
Man, so like, I'm a Houston girl, but like all my family is Dallas Cowboys, so they were excited. And they didn't like my comment when I told them on the family chat. I was like, he's 37. That's a giant flashing warning sign. Y'all are buying 2026 Von Miller. Y'all ain't buying 2015 Von Miller. Like, so I mean, I'm not hating on the dude, like, cause I'm not trying to hate on him, cause we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like that's all I can say is like, and then my brother was like, my brother, shout out to my brothers. They're like, don't let the name fool you. It's Von Miller, Von Miller, and I was like, yeah, it sounds like a blockbuster. But Dallas needs to treat him as you know like a good piece. I mean, he can bring like you said, like he can bring on some type of something. We'll see. I'm not a Dallas fan, but we'll see what happens.
Ray, you talking about Lawrence, the edge from
Correct.
UCF? Yeah,
Yeah.
they also went and got
I
Caleb
mean,
Down
I
at the
think
same time.
his mentorship alone is worth 2 million just to have him in that room. A future Hall of Famer? Why not?
Ricky, your thoughts on the Cowboys bringing in Von Miller?
I mean, I think it's good veteran presence. Like everybody said, man, he's a future Hall of Famer. He knows what he's doing. He can really, get some guys in there that's young and get them, pick their brain and mold them, give them some of them good habits. It's always good to have him in that locker room for sure. But I think he can still produce, to a certain extent. He's not going to be like he was like 10 years ago, but I think he still got something in the tank where he can deliver and help out that defense for sure or offense.
Toucan.
I'm gonna cut up right now because I saw a meme earlier. I saw a meme earlier with James Evans' head. on his body in a cowboy suit, and it's gonna be good times in Dallas. They're singing the theme song. Ain't no God, a good time. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys. Any signing for the Cowboys is a trip to the Super Bowl. So, power to him. I hope he can work into that circus and get something done. But, Jerry's just picking and choosing, bringing people into
I'm
that
telling
circus.
you, I don't know what Jerry's up
And
to.
hey, he's going to get a check. I'm sure he's happy about that.
Yep.
Is he going to meld good with the players, being a former commander, your arch enemy coming in, and then you got to listen to this guy who's going to be in charge, who's running the defense. There's going to be a lot of attitudes on there. So, coming in this late, in the season, power to him. Hopefully, he's just a good role player and comes in and does what coach says, or either he goes out there and rubs people wrong. You never know. But that's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see because they got a lot of good players on paper.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of good
veterans
players.
do sign later on in the freshman off season. So, like, I don't know. We'll see what Von Miller still got in the tank. We will find out. All right, let's get part to the show where everybody who came here to see, and that is to talk about the AFC South Division. All right, seeing that the Houston Texans did win the division.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Who won the
Jaguars won.
division? The Colts.
Jack
Jaguars won.
Jacksonville won.
My bad. That's how much I pay
Fine.
attention to the AFC.
It's okay. We don't know who won the division either.
Does that mean I go first?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Jags are cool. Like, all right. So no, let's be serious here.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of potential. They lost a big piece on defense with Devin Lloyd. I do think their defense got really lucky with the amount of turnovers they got last year. Um, I mean, I really like their offense. They have wonderful options at wide receiver. I think that Chris Rodriguez could be somebody that might surprise a lot of people. He's not going to do a lot. Don't get me wrong. He won't do a ton, but I really think that he has the capability to be a nice 1-2 punch with Tootin. I think Tootin's going to catch the ball a lot. He's going to be very involved in the passing game. He's going to be very involved in the running game, obviously, as well. But with Myers, Brian Thomas, and Parker Washington, I could see those three combining for 2,500 to 3,000 yards, all three of them. I think Jacksonville could finish a top five passing offense in the NFL. Um, they have that capability. Now we go to the offensive line, which I am currently trying to get some information on. So they were middle to the bottom, widely ranging from number 17 to 28. So that doesn't blow my skirt up at all, right? So we need improved play from the line. Um, if the line can do that, I think Jacksonville is going to be a high scoring offense that is going to need as many points as they get to win any kind of games. Houston's going to be really tough for them. I really do think it's between Jacksonville and Houston again. I think at the end of the day, the Colts are good. I don't think they're as good as these two teams in the Jags and the Texans. But basically, at the end of the day, this offense has the power and the capability to be ridiculous, especially with Liam Cohen. So we'll have to see. It's in the hands of that offensive line. And Trevor Lawrence is. We all know that he can. He has the physical ability to play great quarterback. He just needs to get it together between the eyes and make sure that we're making the correct reads and doing what we need to do to be safe with the football while making big plays. And that's what they need.
Anybody there?
I'm here.
Bandit.
Look like we're on the
Bandit.
coach now, right? Yep.
Yeah, we on
Is
the
it on me?
coach. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my
Okay,
bad.
okay. All right. Well, yeah, man. Look, I think we made some nice little pickups over the past few seasons. Um, I feel like we're gonna be at least. I mean, I'm always aim high for us, man. We at least 1-2 going to end 1-2 in the division, if not win it. I mean, we just had the acquisition of Keenan Allen. He just came over. That was a good pickup for us. I think we giving him about like 8 million, and he had the same numbers as Pittman that we just let go. So that's a good acquisition right there, at receiver, man. Downs he's going to be a nice one for us coming in this season. The DB core is looking good with Sauce back there, Ward and Tatum. Um, I think we're gonna have some lockdown defense, man. Especially in the secondary. As long as our O lines do what we supposed to do on offense, and if when Dan Jones get back, hopefully he come back in full stride. I know we was just talking about getting rid of Richardson, but it's looking like he's doing okay in preseason. Like he's trying to fight for that number two, that QB2 spot. So maybe if he can get his act together, man, he could be something that can be, at least coming off the bench or something, and coming in and taking some snaps away from Dan when he come back. But I mean, it's looking. I think everything looking good for us, man. Like really. So I mean, I'm saying we're gonna be at least first, second in division. That's what I'm gonna speak on. But I think if we get to the playoffs, we're gonna make some noise.
All right, all right. So let's talk
What's your
about.
Ricky? What's your prediction? What's your
Well, record wise,
yeah? What's your prediction for the season for the
oh
Colts?
man, what we do 17 this year, 17 games.
Hmm.
Yeah, 17, 17.
Uh, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 9-8. 9.
9-8. Oh, that's pretty good. It's
I
pretty
say
good.
9-8. I would say that. Yeah, we
My
gonna have more wins than losses, but I wouldn't say 500 at all. I think we're gonna be over 500.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Do we think 9-8 is going to be first or second in the division though?
Nope.
Ah man, that's a good
Yeah,
question. See, I
I feel like it will be third.
mean, it depends on how everybody else playing, man. If
Exactly.
everybody else is
Mhm.
getting beat, then we could possibly.
Because I think 9-8's a wonderful prediction. That's right where I had them too, maybe 10-7. But that'll get you probably third in this division.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, we get a tough division, man. I ain't gonna
I'll
lie.
tell you what. I have
What do
Houston
you
at
have the
third.
Jags on?
I think so. I did everything. I don't know where all my papers are. I had them all out here around here somewhere. But I went through every single
Game.
team and Bandit knows, and I cross referenced everything and went through the whole schedule and did win losses
I
for
did. Yeah.
everybody. I know I had the Texans at 13-4 because I had the Texans and the Broncos were my two top teams. And I know that I had them winning the division, and I believe I had Jacksonville at 11-6. I want to say 11-6. So
I did
nine
ten
and eight.
seven.
So 9-8 would get me third. That's why I brought up the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I did the same grading skill too when Bandit had reached out to me. I had put Jags at 10-7 and Colts 8-9. Titans, we could just skip that.
Yeah, I
All
wasn't
right, well,
ready.
let's talk about y'all Houston Texans.
You don't want to talk about Titans?
All right, I'm gonna take the Titans. I got the Titans at the end.
Okay. All right.
I'm giving you our flow. So, what y'all think y'all prediction and what key additions y'all had and what y'all think gonna be outcome of y'all season?
Toucans, you can go first.
What? Texans?
Hmm.
Yeah, your team. Just your
I,
moment to shine. You've been waiting on this.
I know. Hey, I'm confident in what we got. The only thing I worry about is injuries. I ain't worried about no team. If my guys can show up and show out like they've been getting ready for, oh man, ain't nobody gonna stop us, bro. We had the Clowney, we had the Blankenship, we had that stud from Ohio State rookie on the line. Man, they ain't nobody gonna get anything on us on the defense. Now on the offense, we got Tank back. We're dealing with a few minor injuries right now from training camp with like Higgins and
Mhm.
Noel.
Yeah,
But
because
you know, we
Higgins
have
missed.
other cats been stepping up. I think we're gonna be a solid team, man. Really solid, man. I think, at least division championship. I really don't see another team that can take us if we're at full strength.
Yeah,
We
for
might lose. We might lose 2 games. I'll give it that. We might lose two.
uh,
That's it.
Wow.
um, yeah, that's real high toucans. And don't get me wrong, I'm Texans all day. I'm ride or die. Like I'm always at tailgating games. Like I am El Toro for nothing. Like you mess with the bull, you're gonna get Liz's horns. So my biggest thing is I'm so concerned about CJ Stroud. Like that's my biggest thing because he's entering his fourth year. He already has enormous playoff experience. If I can just get this dude, get my QB to mentally lock in, mentally like be the dog, like get it together, like don't bring your emotions, like be the leader who you are, come in, wreck shop, get this dub, take it to the bowl, get me a freaking ring. Like, stop playing around. Like, cause we got a squad this year. Like, no lie, we got a squad. Like, but it's the fear of CJ not doing what in my eyes, not doing what he's supposed to do. And that's the only thing I'm worried about is CJ because he's QB. He's under the microscope. Like no lie, like this is what it is.
Hmm.
And I am excited for my next thing for me is also Montgomery. Like he's gonna change this offense. That's one of my attentions too is like he came from the Lions. Let's go there and I love the Lions. But he I feel like he's legitimately like he's gonna bring it. And Houston still needs the line to create those lanes consistently. And I feel like Montgomery is gonna fix that for us. But we'll see.
You putting a lot on Montgomery's back.
I
Man,
know, I
I'd
know. Listen, I know, I
rather
I,
know.
put
I'd
Montgomery.
rather have a healthy Joe Mixon.
You
Oh,
rather have Joe Nixon over David Montgomery?
nah,
Yeah, a healthy
can't
Joe
do it.
Mixon. He was running
Nah.
all over the place, all over everybody.
Hey Liz, I
Man, it
have
was
a quick
unfortunate he
question.
got hurt, but it did what
What's
it.
up? What's up, Ray?
Where would you rank like CJ in like quarterbacks? Like top? Would you put him in top 10? Would you put him in the top half, top 16? We did this. The only reason I ask is because we did this a couple episodes ago.
Hmm.
So I was just curious because I'll let you answer, but I'll let you know what I said. So.
Ah, man. Okay, so and I'm not gonna be a homer on this either. That's the thing about me. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Liz, you doing that?" You like,
Mm-hmm.
I, I'm gonna grade them. Oh man,
Yeah,
overall,
she don't trust that dude.
I don't trust
Not
them.
at all.
I don't trust. First of all, I don't trust no man. I trust God first. Um, I don't trust CJ. I'm gonna put him at number 12.
Okay. I had him at 17.
Okay, so 17 was locked in, but I was trying to be nice to CJ and I
Yeah,
put
I
him at
had him at
12.
17 because we
Why?
had we had well the one point that I was making was that the Texans win in spite of him. They don't win because of him. And
Bingo.
that's the one thing that scares me about him because we were having the discussion of is CJ better than Dak? And I said Dak is no question better than CJ
Yes, he
Not in
is.
playoff
because
Oh
time.
my God! You know
he
what?
Because
I got to
be-
interject because for 2 years they got to the playoffs because of him. One year when a
3 years in
new
a row.
offensive coordinator and loses all his receivers and his main tight end in that championship game, he had nobody in the snow, and you got plugging in players that you don't practice with in the snow, bro. everything looked bad. And you can't discount those 2 years because we got to the playoffs because of him those first 2 years.
Yeah, but
So
and I get that too, Cans. Like
I'm
like
gonna let Liz handle
we
this. Go ahead.
we brother and sister right here because of Houston. But let me tell. But 2025 tells the story. Dak had 4,552 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. His rating was 99.5. Where was CJ? CJ was at 3,041 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
who was he throwing to?
The numbers don't, and I'm going to tell you this, the reason why
How
I
many
know these
games did he miss,
numbers,
Liz?
Dak played 7, wait, how many games CJ missed?
Yes.
I think he missed 3 or 4.
Did Zach make the playoffs?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made the
No,
Dak
playoffs,
but
man.
Dak don't win in the playoffs though. That's the thing, man.
They,
Dak don't
you
win in the
know,
he
playoffs.
didn't make the playoffs either.
they
But go
got
ahead,
out.
Liz.
But he didn't, and you're correct. You're correct. But the thing is, analytic wise, numbers
He's
don't
a
lie.
regular season guy, basically.
Man, let me take all you. Let me put your starter with your third string, and let's see how they do
Mm.
in a playoff game.
I
That's all I gotta
mean,
say.
I
That's
love
all I gotta say.
CJ, and I'm
That's all
praying
I
for him
gotta say.
as always. But I'm enough with the BS for CJ. Like he better bring it. This is his 4th year. Stop playing like you're in college still. Like let's go.
He was a dog in college. We ain't gonna do that. Don't
No,
we
he
just
was. But I need that same dog in college to be that dog for
Yeah,
Houston.
it's a different level now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like you're
because
not playing with the little guys anymore. This ain't your little bros. This grow up. Let's do the man work and go get me a damn ring.
She want her damn ring. She ain't playing. All right. Let me talk
I got
about.
mine.
Whoa. It's Toucan. I want to hear what Toucan's got to say. We didn't hear Toucan's preview.
I did.
I
Yes,
did.
Yeah, he
yes,
did.
Oh,
we
you
did.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It must not have been groundbreaking like I thought it
it
was
wasn't
going
not groundbreaking. I'm just saying.
It
CJ
must
gonna be
not
the
have been
man.
this. He didn't get
He was
passionate
there the
enough.
first 2 years. This last year, everything fell apart. No line. New offensive coordinator. Now he's got a year under his belt with his coordinator. These
Come on,
guys,
you're giving me one
we're
can, Dan.
plugging in some more
You're giving
line.
me one can is
You're
crazy.
giving me one can, Dan. Give me something crazy, Dan. Come on.
That's
Come
it.
on,
That's
Give
lay
me
all
it
I
on
something
got
us,
for you.
can.
meaningful for Dan.
Lay
Hey,
it on
2K,
us.
It ain't crazy
we've
about it,
been
man.
waiting
They're
for
gonna
show
show up.
for this.
They're
Like,
gonna show up and show out. And the only thing we got to worry about is injuries because we ain't worried about none of you jabronis. We're just
Yeah,
worried about the
I
not
know that's right.
jabroni. Jabroni.
I know that's right.
That's wild.
So
I
I
know
actually
that's
found
right.
my papers. I had the Texans at 14-3.
Ooh, okay.
that's generous of you. I'm proud of that. Thank you.
Oh
All
no,
right.
that's just that's what they're going to be damn close to that. They're not going to lose more than 5 games this year. If they go 12-5, I think that's a disappointment.
I don't know. All I know is swarm. Let's go, H Town. I'm
The
ready.
defense is ridiculous.
All right. Let me talk about these Tennessee Titans, man. Shout out to my boy Jay Reed.
Pass.
I'm just saying.
Not-
Shout out to my boy Jay Reed. He told me to tell y'all to tighten the fuck up before I get into this, because
Hello.
Oh,
he told me to tell y'all to tighten the fuck up.
come
Excuse my
on.
French, but we're gonna talk about it. Because
Let's
in the
go.
draft, they did win, get out. They went first round draft pick Cardale Tate from Ohio State. That's what's gonna help Cam Ward in this offense. They still got Pollard in the backfield. They still on the other side. Let me flip that chart. On the other side, they do have Kyle Ridley still. You feel me? And then they got Torrey Pollard in the backfield. So that's a decent, solid offense. I feel. I do. Cam Ward is going to make that next big step. You feel me? Hendon Hooker and
And what about the leaders? Your new coaches.
yeah,
Yeah.
the new leaders is going to be cool, but they got a big leader on defense in Jefferson. You think this is an all-pro defensive tackle that's going to come in and ain't going to take no shit? You feel me? Also, in a draft in the second round, they went and got Falk from Auburn and Hill Jr. from Texas, and that's a DN and a linebacker. I feel like they're gonna come in and be day one starters. So I feel like the Titans gonna take the next big step this year. I think Ken Ward is gonna have a breakout year. We can show y'all why he was the number one overall pick at quarterback from the U, as Jamal would say. So I don't have them winning the division, but I do have them winning at least 7 games this year. It's surprising a lot of people.
I think you're right, man.
Uh,
I got Houston
Tough.
winning this division, and then I got the Colts. coming in
Oh,
second and making it playoffs. I got the Jags taking a big step back because I don't
okay.
believe in Trevor Lawrence. I really don't. I think they
Mm-mm.
fall in the
I never
third.
believe. Yeah,
I really do. So that's all right.
and Titans
Hey,
at fourth.
Yep. But ain't
Okay.
what
gonna
was the
happen.
name of that? What was the name
Period.
of that two-way player they got last year that got hurt? That was supposed to be superstar. Isn't
Travis
he
Hunter.
supposed to be back? Is he
Travis Hunter.
supposed to be back?
Oh,
Hunter. Okay.
Yeah,
Hunter.
but
Is he back?
yeah, he
Yes.
back. He been fully participating in practice.
Okay, so he's back. But who's better than Hunter? Who's on top? Will Anderson, baby. Let's go.
But Will Anderson don't guard Travis Hunter, so that don't mean nothing. Like
I know, but still, like, it doesn't matter. He gonna be like, ooh, scary. I don't want
I
to
still got him
play.
second.
We'll see. I mean, I'm not saying Tennessee didn't get some dogs. They did, but we'll see.
Is he third? Jackson.
We'll see.
Colts last.
I think they got great leadership. I mean, Dayball is a great offensive coordinator, and Sala is a hell of a defensive coordinator. So as long as they stay on their own sides, I mean, the Texans, the Texans are going to be. I mean, excuse me. See, I'm stuck on the Texans. The Titans are going to be better. I think they're going to be better, but they were really bad last year. So I mean, I think the Wandell Robinson addition is going to be really, really helpful for Cam Ward. Um, man, I hope that offensive line gets a little bit better. Because they were horrendous. Um, they have receivers. They have good options. I mean, Carnell Tate, Ridley. They got IU Manor. They got all kinds of. They
Pollard
have.
in the backfield, he was a solid back last year too.
And then watch out for Singleton, Nick Singleton, my
Yep.
PSU guy. I'm telling you, they're going to trade. I watch trade bait Spears or Pollard. If neither of them get hurt, one of them is going to get traded at the deadline. Promise you. They're going to get traded at the deadline. Singleton's going to start stepping up and being that backup.
All right, one more time before we head out of here. Oh, I got one more topic for us. One more topic. I just sorry about it because Roger Goodell went on had an interview today, and he said something I thought was interesting. I wanted to bring it up before we head off here, but he has guaranteed that will be adding a franchise outside of the USA, and there will be a Super Bowl outside of the USA. I'm a true American. I feel like this is American football. This is not soccer. I feel like Super Bowl should stay here. No offense to nobody over other cities, but this is our sport. You feel me? I know he want to build, and a lot of players come from different countries to play over here. I get that, but I feel like the Super Bowl should stay here. Ray, want to get your thoughts on it.
Well, if it's going anywhere, it better be Canada or Mexico because let's think of a realistic, like logistical way that we're gonna have one team in, let's say, UK or Australia, and they're gonna have to travel overseas every single away game. Like we make a big gripe about how far Seattle has to travel every year. Their air miles are higher than everybody else. Just imagine that away team is going to spend more time on the planes than they are with their own family. So we have to think about, um, or even their team. I mean, they're going to be on the planes for so long. It's going to be really hard. You're going to see a lot of these players probably get injuries from being on planes for so long and tightening up and not having that room to stay loose and get ready for the game. I mean, it's there's a lot of logistical issues that are going to come with this if it's not close to the United States in like a neighboring
Right.
country.
Liz, your thoughts?
Yeah, I was talking to Beastrilla about this just a while ago, and I was like, we were kind of on the same page. Like, you're my biggest thing is just like the travel, the costs, the wear and tear on their bodies traveling. Um, like I don't know, like I'm with I'm with like Mexico or Canada for sure because it's like right here. But going global just because you want to, because you want more. What do you like? What do you like? This is America. This is football.
The
This is
almighty
where
dollar.
that's what I'm saying. Like this is the biggest thing. The biggest game is American football right here in America, not football soccer. Like keep that over there. That's why I'm not just hating on soccer, But it's just like I don't know. That's my thing. It's just like this is where we're at. This is where it's supposed to be.
That the almighty, like I was saying, the almighty dollar. It speaks for everything. You feel me? They going to get global money. You got to think football is big
It
everywhere.
is.
Soccer is way bigger overseas and everything, but football pour that revenue in too for TV ads and everything else like that. My thing is they changing the time code where everybody's time will be on the same thing and everything else like
Yeah.
that. So that means you have players playing at 2, 3 in the morning. That'd be crazy. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But Toucan, let me get your thoughts on it before we head out of here.
Yeah. I believe this question was asked to him by a German reporter, and you know how big businessmen do. It's called the art of the deal. We're gonna promise you and tell you something. As long as you keep buying merch and showing up and buying, we're gonna give you that little dollop of hope. We're gonna bring a team here. Yeah,
Just a little
keep
sprinkle,
buying
just keep,
stuff. Keep that. That's the art of the deal. He's just out there being a businessman and spreading the NFL around. For now, man, you don't. If you're gonna send any teams anywhere, you're gonna need more than one. You're gonna have to build like a division over there. That
Yeah.
way, they spend most of the time playing each other. Then every once in a while they come over here. And then
ooh,
what's that gonna do? You're gonna have to move some teams maybe from here, water down the league some more. That's a lot of bullshit involved with that, and we don't want to see watered down football. You might as well go watch a UFL game. But here it is, and like I said, he's just, he's a silver tongue guy. He's out there, pandering to the people and letting them think, it might happen. I'm sure they maybe have thoughts of it, but realistically, I don't see it happening
and
anytime
another
soon.
thing is, I'm just now sitting here thinking about it. The players and their families, like who gonna want to move to a different country, learn a different
Exactly.
language, and you missing out on all your family. That's gonna
Well,
be a
if they
big
got
thing.
free healthcare, I'd be ready to go.
Paying double the taxes.
Nah, double tax. There we go with
Well, I don't know. I mean, you never know.
You
it.
never
Different
know.
Higher
countries
the
are different.
salary was a little bit more taxes, but the double taxes are for the ultra rich.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
where they mess with our brain. But it's all good, man. It's beautiful over there. They're so happy. I'd love to see teams over there. But my
if it's
thing is,
one country, I do think they would do it, moving a team, or not even moving to just even an expansion team. It would be Canada because you got to think the NBA do it with Toronto,
Yep.
the
Hmm.
hockey NHL do it with Toronto.
Hmm.
Like
baseball used to.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
baseball do it with Toronto.
you
MLB
can't
does
just
it with
add
Toronto.
one team.
Well, I mean,
I know that's what I'm saying. You have to.
Yeah, so I mean, this thing, the wording is crazy. Not moving about the NFL moving a franchise outside of the USA, which would be a hell of a lot easier, right? No, let's add. Okay, so now what do we have to create a whole nother division? Do we have to make two divisions? I mean, to even it out so that
Yeah.
there's six divisions now, one for the AFC, one for the NFC, and then we're gonna have, and then we would have to reseed it, right? We would have to have five teams per division, four
Mexico would
divisions.
have to have a team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it would be like, and then you'd probably have a team. I mean, I don't even know.
yeah.
Like, where else would you go? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It can't just be one. We can't have 33 teams. So that's where
Three
logistics.
teams in Canada, 3 teams in Mexico.
because
I
So
don't know.
every team's got a pretty good foothold so far. The only teams I think that could really be messed with are the teams that two teams in one city: Chargers, Rams, Jets, Giants. But
They're not moving nobody out of New
even
York.
that, everybody
They're
else
not
seems
moving nobody out of
situated.
New York.
Maybe
I'm sorry.
Arizona. I just don't see
it's
ripping up
I
a
I
fan
can
base
already
like
see
that.
the mess in it. But
Yeah,
we'll
It's
see.
going to take years, 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
This is
Gonna take some
way
real
down the line.
groundwork. It's like, yeah, nothing right now. So
Let me get y'all thoughts on it. All right, before we head out of here, Toucan. Well, let me start off by saying first, I appreciate everybody that came out and watched, man. Make sure you do us a favor and go to Detroit Fan Report on YouTube. Subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We are now live streaming to Instagram. I figured that out, so I welcome everybody over there. Please go to YouTube and go type in Detroit Fan Report and hit that subscribe button. But I'm gonna let the panel let you know where they can find. Please subscribe to everybody's channel. Follow them on YouTube, X, Twitter, wherever you're at. Starting with Liz, man. Liz, I appreciate you coming on. You kept Toucan, real. Oh, did we freeze? Toucan, let me say Liz. Two
Freezing
cans.
out over there. Okay,
Yes.
hey, it's 2 cans there, and you can find me at number 2 cans plural 10 on Instagram. And Thursday night we're playing the Raiders. Can't wait. Football's back, baby. 2 more weeks. 3 more. Wait. 2 more weeks. I buy, and then we start. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ray, man, I appreciate it, man. You coming on, man. Be the stack guru. Liz back too.
All
Ray, let
right.
me know where you can find you at.
All right, yeah. Well, you can find me here every Tuesday. Not sure what division we're doing next week, but it'll be a new one. Catch us here doing that next Tuesday. I had a lot of fun talking Texans with Toucans and Liz. Thank you for your input. I appreciated it. Like I said, they're going to dominate this year. But you can find me Twitter at GG3Bets Fantasy. And you can find me. I write weekly sports articles for Blitz Sports Media. You can find me there. Just Google Blitz Sports Media. And yeah, happy to talk football with anybody. Hit me up.
Liz, I was saying before you cut off, I appreciate you
Sorry
coming
about
on.
that.
No, you're fine. We appreciate you coming on. You actually kept Toucan calm. You spoke like appreciate that. No, I'm just playing Toucan.
No.
It's
But
about time I
No,
had
man,
some backup over here,
I
man. Shoot.
appreciate you asking me because I was on last season for the football season. I was on the One Ass Cheek and Three Toes as representing Houston, and this season I'm scaling back. I'm still their creative merch person and creative director for Nathan and B. But yeah, I don't really have a platform. You can find me Elizabeth Mendoza on Facebook if you want. I love football, but I'm also like my first love is MLB. I'm a Houston Astros girl.
boo.
Oh,
No.
y'all calm down. Y'all calm down.
Yeah,
Oh.
Toucan. I said that especially because I knew you was gonna do that. Look, that's exactly why I did it.
Calm down.
Houston is.
Go,
I'm
baby.
Houston
Hey,
all day, except the Rockets. I'm the Spurs. San Antonio. Let's go. But
lost
anyways,
me.
thanks Bandit for having me. Shout out to One Ass Cheek and Three Toes crew. Shout out to my man Beastrilla. Love you. But Bandit, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. No
It was
problem. No problem.
fun. Anytime, ask.
I appreciate Ricky coming on. He had to get back to work. You feel me? Do appreciate him coming on. I also got to give big shout outs and my thoughts and prayers go out to Jonathan Brown, who, is a Ravens fan on here, man. He's going through some things with his family, you feel me? So keep your prayers out to him, man. You feel me? Appreciate him. I appreciate everybody that came out and watched, man. Do us a favor, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. And with that said, I will see y'all next Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody
Shout
have a
out to Antonio.
yeah, shout out my Tonio, shout out to Sean, shout out to everybody, you
Working
feel me?
hard, working hard.
Yeah, make that money, you feel me? That's everybody have a blessed day, and we out.
On that backside, you drop the 28, 30 kills